Caitlyn Jenner. In 2015, Jenner crashed her SUV into a car on the highway. The driver, animal rights activist Kim Howe, was killed. The collision involved multiple vehicles. Prosecutors declined to file criminal charges. Jenner settled with Howe's family, out of court. 2. Laura Bush. When Laura was 17, she went out with a girlfriend. Laura ran a stoplight and crashed into another car. The other car's driver was Michael D. Douglas. He was Laura's close friend. Michael sustained fatal injuries. No charges were filed against Laura. 3. Oliver Stone. Stone enlisted in the U.S. Army in 1967. He requested combat duty in Vietnam. In the summer of 1968, his group ran into an ambush. Several of Stone's comrades were killed. He threw a grenade into the ditch where the enemy was. Then he crept up to check on him. The man was dead. Stone was awarded the Bronze Star for his actions. 4. Matthew Broderick. In 1987, Broderick was driving in Ireland. His car swerved and hit a Volvo head-on. The other driver and her mother died in the crash. Broderick was charged with causing death by reckless driving. The charge was then reduced to reckless driving. He ended up paying a $175 fine. 5. Ted Kennedy. On July 18, 1969, Kennedy drove his car off a bridge. His passenger, Mary Jo Kopechne, drowned. Kennedy fled the scene. He turned himself in the next day. He later pleaded guilty to leaving the scene of an accident. 6. Salman Khan. The Bollywood superstar drove his car into a bakery. A man sleeping on the sidewalk was killed. 3 more were injured. Khan was initially found guilty of drunk driving. He was sentenced to 5 years, suspended. Then he was acquitted by another court. The acquittal is still being contested. 7. Alec Baldwin. In 2021, Baldwin discharged a prop gun on the set. It was actually loaded with live rounds. Baldwin's shot killed cinematographer Helena Hutchins. Director Joel Souza was injured. It was determined to be an accident. 8. Elon Musk. In 1988, robbers broke into Elon Musk's father's house. According to him, they started shooting first.
They opened up on me. I killed 3. 1 bullet went through 2 of them. I took the first guy out through the head. I was using hollow point ammunition, so the round broke up, and the shrapnel hit the guy behind him in the chest.
Police later estimated 52 shots had been fired at Errol. 9. Sid Vicious. Sid stabbed his girlfriend Nancy to death. It happened in their hotel room in 1978. According to the police report, Sid was high on drugs. He claimed to have no memory of the incident. Released on bail, Sid died of a heroin overdose. 10. Howard Hughes. In 1936, the millionaire hit a pedestrian with his car. The man Gabriel S. Meyer died. Hughes was certified as sober. However, the report noted he'd been drinking. Hughes was booked on suspicion of negligent homicide. He was exonerated by the coroner's jury. They ruled that it had been an accident. 11. Christian Brando. Marlon Brando's son shot and killed Deg Drolet in 1990. Drolet was his half-sister Cheyenne's boyfriend. Cheyenne said he'd been abusive. Christian showed up on Marlon's Mulholland Drive estate.
"I just wanted to scare him,"
he said, but the altercation turned deadly when he pulled a gun. In the struggle, the gun went off, killing Dag. Christian pleaded guilty to voluntary manslaughter. He was sentenced to